my name is Marlon Watling, and I'm going to share a visual summary of John Gottman and his 7 principles to make a marriage work. Very good insights, and marriage is super important, so it's very good what John Gottman found out over decades of studying marriage, what make marriages work, and what can we take away to invest in this very important relationship in our lives. This is the first idea, the idea of love maps. So each of us carries almost like an inner landscape with him of dreams, threats, experiences, and so forth, journeys that we're taking on our inner life. And a good marriage is characterized that you know the love maps of each other. Do you know the best friends of your partner, their dreams, their current struggles, their fears, their ambitions, and all those sort of things? So a good marriage is one that constantly updates love maps and builds a solid foundation of friendship, of being interested in what's going on in each other's lives. A good relationship and a good marriage shares fondness and admiration. Fondness meaning expressing what you mean to me. You are precious to me. You are a good partner, a good listener. And gratitude in terms of thank you for whatever you do to me. Sometimes a marriage normalizes over time, and you tend to take those things for granted and only speak criticism or correction to each other, or superficial things. But actually expressing and sharing fondness and admiration is the way you nurture a relationship and let the other person know what they mean for you, and how you're grateful for them. So that was the second idea. The third idea is that each interaction is characterized by 1 or 3 activities. Either you turn away from each other, you turn against each other, or you turn towards each other. Turning away basically means you're ignoring each other. So you're sitting at the lunch table reading a newspaper, your partner comes by, says hi, and you keep reading. That's an easy way of turning away, and that's not very conducive to relationship, ignoring each other. Turning against would mean in this instance that you read the newspaper, they say hi, and why are you interrupting me? So you're getting upset at them, you're aggressive against them. And turning towards basically means responding, saying, oh, hi, or just giving a smile. And this is the currency how a relationship is built, turning towards more than any of the others. Fourth aspect, positive perspective. So you much more search for what is positive in your relationship relative to what is critical or annoying. So there's something in our mind called an attention scanner. So whatever we notice, we perceive more and more. So if you go through your day and you want to see positive things, you probably see them. So that's what you do when you're first in love. You pick up all the nice and cute things your partner does. And maybe later you get very focused on the critical things, things you have mentioned a couple of times you don't like, or things that annoy you, and you major on them. So cultivating a positive perspective and seeking out the positive is actually very helpful for a relationship. Then Gottman says that about 70% of conflicts in a marriage will never disappear. So 70% of the problems will remain. So it's very important that you learn to manage the conflicts rather than trying to solve them all or make them all go away. How do you do them? So there's this would go deeper, but I just show you a few of the highlights. Soften startup instead of getting aggressive and escalating. You soothe, you try to understand, you say, tell me more, and those sort of things. If you have a conflict, you learn to repair. So approach another person in a way that shows reconciliation and goodwill. Soothing yourself means if you notice that your blood starts boiling, you calm yourself down and you find ways of remaining calm. Understanding the other person's point of view means you really try to listen and understand what the conflict is from their point of view. And finally, accepting influence. So great marriages are built on this idea of letting the other person have a voice, and let them have a say in whatever is going on. Sixth idea is making life dreams come true. So every person has a dream, and as good partners, you discover the dreams, listen to them, and show your support and say, let's do it. And initially, probably that happens a lot when a marriage is young, or when you get to know each other. Through time, sometimes this disappears. You just live next to each other and you don't bother anymore to discover the dreams. So uncover the dreams and show active support. And finally, create shared meaning. So come together and make rituals of emotional connection and joint purpose. This can be rituals like having a cup of tea together, going on a walk, doing roles together, like serving together in a community, a church, at a school, having common goals, a shared meaning in terms of common goals. Sometimes that can be raising kids, but it can also be something larger, and creating symbols like a picture or something that's meaningful to you as a family. So those are things that help. So all of this is part of a series of visualizing great ideas. Here I brought out a book, The Marriage of Heaven and Earth. It's a picture book to explain the most important theologian of our day. You can get it on Amazon. Thank you very much for listening.